An aircraft flies 70 km on a bearing of north 30 degree east, then flies 130 km due east. How far east from the starting point is the aircraft? Okay, now let us first bring out the diagram that we can have from the question. An aircraft flies 70 km on a bearing of north 30 degree east. So 70 km, this is north, this is the south pole, west and east. So north 30 degree east we felt along this side, 70 km. Okay, north 30 degree east, 30 degree. Okay, it then, listen, it then flies 130 km due east, 130 km due east. So having gotten to this point, the aircraft flies 130 km due east. So, and we know that this is north, this is south, this is west, and this is east. So 130 km, and this is what, 70 km. Okay, draw the cardinal point. Now the goals of the question is to calculate the how far east from the starting point is the aircraft. So this is what we are looking for. We are looking for this distance. Now pay attention to the question. Let me call this point A, let's call this one B, let us call this one C. We are looking for AC. Now listen, if you want to get the value of AC, are you going to use sine rule or cosine rule? You are going to make use of sine rule. The simple reason is because you are given this 70 km, you are given 130 km. That is two sides, right? Now you can determine the value of this angle, and because it is this angle that faces this side, that means that we can easily employ cosine rule to find the value of AC. Are you getting it? So because this side that you see here face side B is the side that faces angle B, so we can represent that small letter B. Do you understand? And this side that you see here face the angle, which is angle C. You can represent that small letter C. And this side that you see here faces this angle, which is A. You can represent that small letter A. Do you understand? Okay, now before we can make use of cosine rule, we need the angle that is here. To get this angle, we know that this angle is 30 degree. This angle that you see here is alternate to this angle. This will also be what, 30 degree. Do you understand? And because, listen, this angle that you see here is 90. So 90 plus 30 is what, 120. So the sum of angle here is 120 degree. So let's proceed. With respect to the diagram that we have on the board, we can bring out this diagram, right? So this is 120 degree, 130 kilometer. This is C, this is B, this is A, and this is small letter A, this is small letter B, this is small letter C, and this is 70 kilometer. Okay. Now, with respect to what we have here, we are looking for this side. According to cosine rule, the square of the side that you are looking for is equals to the sum of the square of the other two sides that you are given. So that will be what? A squared plus C squared. Because we are given side A. Side A is what? 130 kilometer. And side C is what? 70 kilometer. Abi? Minus 2 multiplied by the product of the side that you are given, which is what? AC, cos the angle that faces the side that you are looking for. So that is what? Cos 120 degree. Oh, okay, let me use cos B. Cos big letter, okay? Big letter B. Do you understand the solution? Okay. Now, B squared is equals to A squared. A is 130. I'm going to have 130 kilometer, 130 squared, plus C is what? 70. So I'm going to have 70 squared minus 2 multiplied by 130 times 70 cos. Now, B is what? 120 degree. Cos 120 degree. Do you understand? Okay. You can see that it's simple. All you have to do is just master the step very well. If you are able to master the step, you'll be able to solve any question on it. I'm going to have B squared is equals to 130 squared is 16,900. Then 70 squared is what? 4,900. Minus 2 multiplied by 130 times 70. That is 9,100. Okay. Cos 120. Cos 120 is the same thing as what? Cos 60. And cos 60 is what? 0.5. So I'm going to have 0.5. Do you understand? You can verify. Cos 120 is okay, is negative 0.5. Sorry, is minus 0.5 because it is now in the it is the second quadrant, and in the second quadrant only sign is positive. You understand? Why other trigonometric ratio are negative? Do you get it? So it is negative 0.5. Now b squared is equals to 16,900 plus 4,900. That is 21,800. So I'm going to have 21,800 minus 18,200 multiplied by minus 0.5. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so for this I'm going to have b squared is equals to 21,800. Now 18,200 minus 18,200 multiplied by negative 0.5. That is what? Negative 9,000. Okay, positive 9,100. Okay, b squared is equals to 21,800 plus 9,100. That is what? 30,900. So to get the value of b, you take the square root of both sides. So b is equals to square root of 30,900. That is 175.7. You understand? 175.78. Okay, to one decimal place, that is what? 175.8. What is the unit? Kilometer. Okay, so the value of the distance between AC is what? 175.8 kilometer or 176. Okay, just approximate it to the nearest whole number. 176 kilometer. So I'm very sure you understand the solution to that question. So listen to me carefully. If you want to master when to use cosine rule and sine rule, there is a link in the description of this video. Click on that link and learn more on cosine rule and sine rule. Okay, so because you cannot escape it when you are dealing with bearing and distance. Okay, you're going to see as we progress in these questions. The bearing of a school library from the sick bay is 310 degrees. From the commandment office, 317 meters due east of the sick bay. The bearing of the school library is 288 degrees. How far is the library from the sick bay? Now, please pay attention. In bearing, there is no way you can do without diagram. Okay, so we have to first draw the diagram. Now, the bearing of a school library from a sick bay is 310 degrees. So let us call this point.
To watch the complete class, kindly click on the link in the description of this video or the comment section. Okay, see you in the next class.